Okay, thank you. When we are back, we'll go to our administrative procedures. For information, Mr. Bouchard. Okay, any comments from Mr. Bouchard or Mr. Bouchard? Any comments for your AP? Okay, thank you. We'll go to item number 10. Sorry.
Under 7.5, reporting of complaints. Just wondering what was the benefit of removing 7.5? Process in place. Or level of assurance in place too.
So when the government brought in this January, the government took over the complaints. So it's no longer in the ATA. The ATA's code of conduct required that a teacher first will speak to another teacher before filing a complaint. That is now removed. That's not required, so that's why that clause is no longer a requirement for a teacher to first speak to a teacher.
So follow up with that, and Mr. Chair. At the top, it says that this was revised in November 2021. So this new standard being in January of 2023, is it the date that's wrong or just an added?
That date should be as of the last meeting.
This is the draft version. So
This is the draft version.
this is the draft.
Gotcha.
So the new version has the updated.
Yeah, so these are always passed at the previous admin meeting, so.
Thank you very much.
Good catch, thank you. All right. Oh, good news stories. Number 10. We'll start from Beaumont. Anything happening in Beaumont
I can't think of anything right
now?
now.
Yeah. There'll be more money after the budget, right?
Okay.
The budget is coming.
Yeah,
So that's something.
hopefully,
Yeah.
new news, good news.
Yeah, no news is good news.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Panoka.
That's not good, like, going south of the software, you know.
Yeah. I believe that Stampede activities will be here in our
They
city.
should be starting.
Planning. Okay. Yes, we can ask Queen. We can ask Queen right now. Laco.
They're just been busy with the fundraisers, and tonight we're community dinner within the whole community. The parish provides service by serving the supper, but also in the school they had a career day, and that was very successful. Don't follow policemen who have handcuffs and things that are really exciting to the kids. But that was very successful. I just love going into that school and just hearing kids everywhere, students everywhere on the stairs, and doing things and so active and so happy.
Wonderful.
I had a nice holiday too. But I didn't get tan.
Before I let you go, Trustee Miller, talking about dinner last weekend, Saturday with Aspen Parish, Sacred Parish, the community have our first international potluck dinner. Yeah, first international. We are planning for it to become an annual event. It was attended about 36 people. Yeah, variety of food and yeah, from within the international community. So whatever people prepared, that was what was on the table there. Potluck. So,
What a great idea.
yeah, and I prepared some nice jollof, but not spicy. Other people weren't happy it wasn't spicy. Right? So I'm not really that there is not authentic cuisine there. It's supposed to be the African spice. All right. Miller from the hood.
One of the good news stories was we finished a 2 speakers yesterday, except for Father Lacombe, which will end probably equal. It was just wonderful to see the kids in action, the teachers in action, the passion from the administrators for tour. The facilities, it was a really good experience. It's really heartwarming to see the kids in the schools. It was really good.
Right. With Mr. Bouchard, anything?
I would
Knowledge?
just speak about the ATA luncheon that
Yeah.
board chair Athlon and myself attended as part of teachers convention. It's an annual luncheon that they invite the chair and superintendent to. And this year's speaker was from Nova Scotia, from Antigonish, and he spoke about his story of immigration to Canada and the starting of their chocolate company. They're now the third largest chocolate supplier in Canada, I believe. And it was quite a moving story, I found. And anyways, it was nice to be invited by the ATA local. What would you add?
Chocolate of peace.
Peace by chocolate.
And again, he was very, as an immigrant myself, people think some immigrants are here just to take away, but then the add-ons aren't really highlighted, right? So then you always have the how do you put it? You have a small minority who just have their focus to immigrants and English is welcome, right? And it's still continuing, right? Even myself, sometimes we hear the comments like, please, belong, right? Yeah, who are you, right? Were you born here, right? Where you come from, right? Some of all of that. So, yeah, there are hurtful comments, but sometimes you just smile and walk away because that individual has never traveled from point A to point B, so I have no idea how the global world is happening in the global village, how small it's becoming, right? Like at lunch, we were just talking about somebody that doesn't want like an immigrant doctor to touch him, right? But that's what we have, right? So if you are sick, you are sick. You care who makes you up, right? So some of all of that, and like he spoke, even though he's doing his best, right? And we all have to do this together. Yeah, we all have to be very excellent speaker. Very excellent speaker, yeah. I think he said his company is the second one employing the people of the island, yeah. Companies, yeah, the second largest employees. Like yeah. Yeah. Okay, we will go to annual comment. Annual work plan. March. So with our nominations and other things will be coming in March. So stay tuned. Board calendar. There it is. Our next meeting will be consultation March 1st. And then March 15th is our next meeting. Okay. All right, just like we're talking about, trustee expense claimed is being updated, right? So the mileage is changed again. So please look for the current one, and I believe it's shared on the drive. So that was shared just recently. So please use that in your submissions. I have the forms here. We will look at that after the meeting. So please, if you haven't submitted, remember in 3 months that we look close to something. So if you haven't done any submission, expense claim, please do that as soon as possible. Okay, correspondence. There is none at this time. And some of all of those is being shared through emails. Board action sheet.
All right, so regarding Indigenous education, we'll follow up with trustees about the guide to relationships and learning with Indigenous peoples of Alberta, the CAS resource, and whether trustees can access that. For the March meeting, we'll bring an estimate of the various costs associated with a consultant and a possible differentiation of cost, i.e. with or without a census, and that's for formations. Father Lacombe Busing will, for March, will also bring an estimate of what a bus contract may cost to newly formed areas in Lacombe County. And then the delegation, communicate to the delegation that the board has deferred the decision until March due to the need for further information from administration.
All right, thank you. Any final comments before we close? All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I commend admin for accessing all these available grants, because if we weren't getting them, we'd be we'd be able to enjoy what we're getting from all of the grants, so. That's good that you.
And it's the one for the air site is very big. Right, yeah, that is very big. Okay, thank you. All right, we will go to our final prayer. Prayers there before we adjourn. All right, so if you all may join me, anyone regardless of the police. Grant me, Lord, my God. So we will now adjourn at 3:30 for March.